Secret Service coming up. All set. 1600 meters, runners sent on their way from the 1600 meter marker. Roy Saxophone, red blinkers is rather strong but is well placed shortly after the start. Fathead Brownie's also among the leading group, running around there and running right towards the outside of the track there. Roy Saxophone, so goes from in to out. Also right there shortly after the start and well placed, there's Royce Disprint on the outside. Unbelievable has a good position shortly after the start, and Street Boys moved up second. Perfectly placed at the rail of Secret Service. Fathead Brownie's now back fifth and Mambo's back in sixth place. That's got the red cap about 5 lengths off the leader. Alone at last in Charming Charlie. Further back in the run is Sunshine City. Then we drop back a length to the inside, Winter Martian. Further back in the run at this stage is Main Player. That's got about 11 or 12 lengths to make up. And then comes Vested Interest, Count Phillip and Stormy City. Top of the lane, and as they're turning to the home stretch, Street Boy comes to the outside with the white blinkers. Unbelievable. That's got the yellow sleeves and cap, and Mambo's got them in its sides. Secret Service between runners. Fathead Brownie on the outside. Street Boy the leader now. Mambo puts on the pressure, and Mambo, that's going to be the one to beat, coming to the 200 meter marker. And Mambo hit the front at the 200 meter marker. Goes on. Vested Interest tries to run on from behind, but Mambo's in front, and Mambo's in front from Vested Interest. Mambo won it. Vested Interest second. Third will go to Main Player, and the fourth place Royce Disprint. Number 1, Mambo. The Mambo in Seattle, and Keegan DeMello rides. He picked up the ride, was travelling sweetly at the 300, just to go on with his effort, and he ends up winning it at 290, the tote favourite Mambo for Duncan Owls. So Mambo is the winner, second to number 7, Vested Interest. Now that was paying 83 Rand a win, 17 Rand a place. Third, number 14, Main Player, 40 Rand a win, 770 a place. Number 3, Royce Disprint at 240. It won't be a bad quartet, this one. Further back in the field is Street Boy. Then came Fathead Brownie. Secret Service finished well down the field. So here's Mambo's got them in its sides. The red sleeves and cap on the right hand side tackles Street Boy, and then they rush away from the opposition to win the 10th and last. So number 1, Mambo is the winner. Also should be a nice exactor with the horse running second. Keegan DeMello riding at the top of his game.
Tide is turning. 1400 meters. Set, and away they go from the 1400 meter marker. Not a bad beginning. Jack the Knife just dropping anchor in the early stages. Dancer in the Dark is the first one to respond past the 1200. Fully Charged is overcoming a draw to race up second. Applejack is right there early on. Towards the outside, Ogilvy's also going around runners. Roy's Ambassador is well placed to the inside. Then we drop back to Roy's Amazing Ash, Highland Fling, Ladima's Princess as 3 around runners. Mambo settles about 7 lengths off. Command to Conquer, Dale House, Jack the Knife, Tide is turning, Bubka. The trailer is Tropical Sun, probably racing about 14 lengths off. Better Come for Home, 600 out. Dancer in the Dark and Ogilvy. Fully Charged, the white blinkers to the inside. Applejack's going to come around. Towards the inside, Roy's Ambassador. Towards the outside, Roy's Amazing Ash tries to get a bit closer. Jack the Knife and Mambo starting to come forward. Coming to the 300, Fully Charged. Mambo's in a bit of a bumping match there with Roy's Ambassador. Dancer in the Dark. Tide is turning, he's looking for a way through. 200 to go, Fully Charged. Here comes Mambo on the outside. Jack the Knife tries to get going over the last 150. Fully Charged and Mambo. Mambo's coming home, and Mambo's going to put his nose down from Fully Charged. Tropical Sun ran on late. Command to Conquer and Roy's Ambassador in photos. Number 9, Mambo comes home best of all, claiming Fully Charged inside the 50. Running on from behind, Roy's Ambassador and one or two others. Tropical Sun also getting into the action late, but number 9, Mambo, times it right. Fully Charged looking to hold on for that second spot as they go down to the post. Tropical Sun from way off the gallop, he will run on for third. Then came Roy's Ambassador. He got into a bit of a bumping match with Mambo. They were looking for that same split between the 4 and the 200 meter marker. Command to Conquer and Applejack. Bubka Ogilvy, next wave. There you'll see Roy's Ambassador, the red blinkers having to be eased with the black cap. Mambo is looking for the gap and now comes through. Mambo hits the front. Jack the Knife also inconvenienced. A bit of jostling inside the 250. Fully Charged in front, but now being claimed by Mambo. Look to the right, Tropical Sun from way off the gallop. He's taking our claim very late on.